Right after her death in January, some theories suggested that Sunanda Pushkar was likely to hold a press conference and was to reveal some details regarding the IPL, and questions are being raised now whether the police will look into that angle. Samya Kapoor, Vijay Kao joining us on the story, but for the details on this breaking and this angle of the entire Sunanda Pushkar death mystery, we'll go across to Bhavtosh Singh. Bhavtosh, we'll go across to Bhavtosh in just a bit. Bhavtosh Singh has been trying to cover all the angles that the Delhi police will be looking into. Bhavtosh joining us at this point. Bhavtosh, we are given to understand one of the 7 angles that we are putting out here, that Sunanda Pushkar was scheduled to hold a press conference there where she was supposed to divulge some details around IPL and that could have led a few people into trouble. Is the Delhi police now going to look at that angle too?
Well, in fact, as of now, Delhi Police's focus or their line of investigation involves what really happened between 17th and 18th January, particularly between 8 p.m. and 9:15 p.m. when Sunanda's body was found in a 5-star hotel in New Delhi. In fact, Sunanda's Pushkar, as you rightly said, association with IPL goes a long time back. In 2010, she caused a lot of embarrassment to the then UPA government when her name cropped up as one of the shareholders of Kochi Tuskers. Her husband even had to resign then. She was someone who was very close to the IPL governing council. She knew virtually everyone. We all remember the public spat that happened between Lalit Modi, Shashi Tharoor and Sunanda Pushkar in 2010. So she knew how IPL functioned. Now we all know that over a period of time, IPL's dealings, the fact that the ownership of IPL teams have been under the scanner of several investigating agencies, be it Mumbai Crime Branch or Delhi Police's Special Cell or even Enforcement Directorate, clearly shows that she knew how IPL was functioning, and it could be possible that she might be holding she could have held a press conference a few days after she, she could have held a press conference, but as of now, the Delhi Police have said that their focus of investigation is how Sunanda Pushkar died and the apparent contradiction in her CFSL report and her autopsy report.
Well, thanks for that, Bhavtosh.
And he has written a letter to the Prime Minister sometime back. We have got a copy of this letter, and he has demanded a special investigation team inquiry under the direction of the Prime Minister of India on the what appears to have been the killing of Sunanda Pushkar. Dr. Swamy, good evening. Can you tell us about what really you've asked the Prime Minister to do, and why have you written directly to the Prime Minister on this?
Well, Prime Minister is the minister in charge of the Central Bureau of Investigation through the Department of Personnel. And second, when I am asking for a SIT of multiple departments, it has to be the Prime Minister and nobody else, because no single minister can do that. So the Prime Minister is the appropriate person. I have also great faith in him that he would like to get to the bottom of these things. So I wrote to him after I came convinced that there is a question of money laundering involved, because the IPL is there. There are people at high places who have played very mysterious roles, including now the surfacing of the emails that have come between the doctors and Mr. Shashi Tharoor. There is enough indication from my own informal investigation that Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad had talked to a lot of people. It's unusual that Mr. Shashi Tharoor took a room in All India Medical Institute for rest and recuperation. It's also extraordinarily unusual in criminal law that the dead body is cremated within 24 hours. Whatever was done very professionally. The closed circuit TV of that floor was not functioning that day. So I think this all points to some professional body which seems to have done the murder, because the murder, it is clear, because she has so many marks on her. So if it was suicide, there would be no marks on her. There's an injection hole in her forearm. These are all in the autopsy report, which we have to thank Dr. Gupta for. And so all these things put together, I don't think that Delhi Police is equipped for this kind of work, because it's both national and international ramifications.
Dr. Swamy, You have a ongoing series of issues and you have a history of a battle going on with the Gandhi family. I'm asking you this in the context of your specific mention in this letter that one of the reasons you want an SIT to be set up is because you feel that the cause of the death could have something to do with the threat of disclosure of money laundering in the IPL scam involving the son-in-law of a powerful political figure of the UPA. Who are you talking about, and can you elaborate on this, please? Is this your speculation, and is this something to do with your ongoing battle with the Gandhis?
Well, my battle with Gandhis is connected, not if there's anything from it is not a family war, it's not the McCoys who are battling family wars. This is a issue on which some wrong has been done, and a lady has lost her life. She has a right to life, she has lost it. And I do know that the IPL in Cochin, Mr. Vadra was very much involved, and he needs to be questioned. And if necessary, his mother-in-law also have to be questioned.
Do you have any papers? From what I have seen so far, you don't usually put things out in the public domain without having some documentation. Yet it appears to me that in this case, you may not have the documentation to prove that Vadra was involved in the Kochi IPL bid or anything to that effect.
Well, I don't know what you mean by documentation. I think I would not be saying this if I'm not convinced that if I don't have some documentation in my hand, I know where to lay my hands on, where I'm sure it is safe and sound. And therefore, it's much better if the SIT starts probing the matter and locating these papers. It will have much more value.
Now, are you saying that Robert Vadra had a role in the Kochi IPL bid, or can you
yes, I think
elaborate a little bit more, please?
I think the money that was used for bidding, etc., it is his money.